Hello everybody, it's me, BioZero, and I am back for another episode of the Let's Play series. Now, I said last time that this episode would probably be me laying out the lawn of the big old hole that I dug. However, I have not finished clearing away all of the floating stone pieces. It has taken a lot longer than I anticipated, and I'm just going to keep working on that in the background. However, in the meantime, I had some smaller projects I wanted to get done with you guys. But I could not decide which project I wanted to start first, so I got this guy to help me pick. Either we're going to do a small redstone project or we're going to do a small building project. Now I want to get both of the projects done this episode, but we're going to let the sheep vote for which one happens first. Alright, you ready? This is my mob vote. Let's go, sheep. Sheep? Hey, it's kind of biased. You can't start over there, sheep. Come on. Looks like we're doing redstone. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go grab my chest of stuff, and I'll be right back with the redstone project. Come on, get your butt off the edge. You're an unwelcome guest. My llamas now. Alright, come on, llamas. I'm your new master. Okay, so I have been running around the UFO trying to find the best place to build this device at. And I kind of don't really have a good idea. I figured I'd find it with you guys. I was walking around I have all this open space upstairs. Not this room, this is my private beach. But see, if we go over here, this is the central area of the mothership where we have the ion control panel where you can turn on and off the beacons. It's just some simple pistons right there. But if we come up here, I think this might be the best area because I have all this undeveloped space. I have this wing over here where I just stored some skeleton horses. I have this hallway which actually splits off into two separate hallways. This room is seems kind of finished, sort of. Not really, but I don't think I want to put a redstone contraption in here. However, I think this room might be perfect. So I'm gonna start construction with you guys here on camera, see if I can figure this out. So I know I'm gonna have to raise it up one because I have to use a pressure plate in this design. I should probably explain what I'm doing. What I'm doing is, here, let me go down and I'll show you what I have and it'll make more sense. Okay, if we come over here in these chests, bottle of enchanting, I have, those are totems. Those are more totems. I have all these shulker boxes full of bottles of enchanting, and I'd like to use them. And I don't want to just use them, like grab them and throw them on the floor. I want a device to throw them at me without me having to spend the time. So that's what I want to build right now. I do need a chest. I forgot that. So let me grab some chests. Okay. So to get back up there easily from down here, I built a little water elevator right here. Then we just come around this way. And we are in the place I think I want to build it at. So I'm not sure how this is going to fit exactly. However, I guess I'm just going to start building it, and if it's in the wrong spot, then I'll move it over or figure it out later. So I'm going to just start with this, the pressure plate. So this is where I am going to be standing. I'm going to make it easy for me to walk up to it. So I'm going to walk up to this pressure plate, and I need this pressure plate hooked up to some dispensers. Now I need the first dispenser here, And I need the second, this is going to be tricky. There we go. I need a second dispenser pointed directly down on me. Like that. Yeah, perfect. And actually these 3 blocks are going to be replaced with hoppers to feed the dispensers all the enchanting bottles. Now to get this power going, I need it to be hooked up on a clock. So when I step on this, I need the dispensers to rapidly shoot out bottles instead of just going click and shoot out 1. So how I'm going to do that is using a comparator and some redstone dust. Pretty simply actually, just put the comparator here, draw a quick circle, and then press the button on the comparator. As you can see, now you got a clock. So now I just have to wire that clock up to my dispensers, and I don't know if there's a very eloquent way of doing this other than just building up to it like this. And let's see. Oh, good thing I have that jump boost. Just a quick little redstone line, and let's see how this works. Perfect. Let's test it. That one's working. And that one's working. Alright, cool. See, simple enough. And I can probably move the whole structure back one, but yeah, so then the next part, I'm just showing you how to do it first, and then I'll probably move it into the correct spot afterwards off camera, because I'm going to probably have to take it down and rebuild it. I just want to make it functional right now so you guys can see how this is done if you want to do it for yourself. I believe you can get bottles of enchanting normally from cleric villagers. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I do think you can get them from villagers. So I am going to load this up with some bottles, and I'm going to need a better way to refill this. Oh, that's not a very good way to refill it. And as you can see, they're already starting to pull out of this chest and fill into the dispensers. So all I need to do is fill up this chest with all of my bottles of enchanting. I need to repair my wings. I need to repair all my stuff. So all I gotta do is stand right here. And my wings are fully charged. Now I just need to hover over the tool I want repaired because I have mending. And I have mending on the wings. So not super fast. I know you can build faster farms, but this is just purely for convenience, so I don't have to have a big mob farm attached to the mothership. Now we're running out of potions. I gotta wait longer for the scene to fill up. But you guys get the idea. I'm going to put the shell on this thing and make it look pretty, and I will be back once it's complete and you can see the... oh. Definitely missed me a couple times. I think I'm going to have to maybe put it against the wall so it shoots towards the wall, not like this. Well, you definitely level up with this. Oh, I have these picks I should be repairing. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so as you saw, I finished working on this room, and I have completed the shell of the experience machine that I have built. So I figured if I'm going to do the shell, I want to know how the room is going to look. So I worked on completing these hallways. Like I did this wall here, and I stretched it all the way around here, and I did the interior of this room. I got the ceiling done with, well, all the alien architecture and everything. And so let's see how this works on repairing my stuff. I need to repair this pickaxe and this. So let's see how quickly I can repair it. Okay, that was just a test to see how the piston works. Right here, I built a sticky piston attached from the pressure plate to block off the bottles from shooting all the way out into the hallway. You know, because that wouldn't be very handy. So all you need to do, it like closes right here, so it seems like you're trapped in here when you step on the pressure plate. You can even see the piston with all the experience orbs. Seems like it's working kind of slow to fix the pickaxe. But it is fixing it, so that's what matters. Okay, that's everything. So then you walk off, and then the piston opens. And voila! Experience. See how long this takes before I collect it all. Okay. Still going. Still going. There we go, 35 levels. Okay, and I built a access hatch up here using... I built this little room above it, which will house all the bottles. And to make it easy on myself, because I have all the bottles in shulker boxes, I just built this quick loading system. So now it's gonna take the bottles of enchanting from the shulker box instead of me having to manually load it up. And for now, I'm gonna put the rest of these shulkers just hanging out up here, I guess. Just put them up here for now. And I want to run a quick test. I want to see how quickly I go from level 0 to level 30. And in order to do that, I need to die. So, I got a little chest here. I'm going to put all my stuff in it. Sorry, Totem. I'm going to get rid of you for now. Okay, now that my inventory is empty, let's go ahead and take a dive off my UFO. See if I can avoid the island. Oh no. Oh, can I miss it? Oh, I barely hit it. Alright. Now that I'm respawned, I'm not even going to go grab my stuff. I'm just going to go up there and see how quickly I get to level 30. Because that's what we really want to know. Alright, so walk up here. Not super fast, but it is consistent. I don't know what this looks like for your guys, if this is loud or however it's going to be perceived, but I hope it's not bad. 25. Alright, I'm going to hop off because I know there's going to be a bunch. Okay, so part of the problem is this. I can't absorb the experience as fast as it gives it to me. So it's not the machine's fault, it's just the game's limitation, I think. That back up to 35. $37. I hopped off at 29. I guess I need to hop off a lot sooner. 38. Wow. Got to level 38 from that. Okay, so I should probably hop off when it's like around 25 or something, or maybe even 20, because obviously there's a big buildup of experience that I can't collect right away. I really like how this just tucked away in the corner. You barely even notice it. That's exactly how I like it. Alrighty. And in case you guys were wondering, this is my duplication stash that I have tucked away somewhere away from the UFO. Not gonna give away where this is exactly, but if you want to know, this is how many bottles of enchanting I do have in stock. So I think I'll be able to use this machine for quite a while. These are my totems. These are all my god apples. I have an entire double double chest full of full shulker boxes of god apples. So I'm not going to run out of my delicious snacks anytime soon. And for some reason I decided to duplicate all the dragon eggs. And here's some beacons. So I'm never going to need to run out of beacons. Here are emeralds that I got. Here is my chest of netherite blocks. Yeah, check this out. Solid blocks of netherite. All acquired in survival Minecraft. Through exploits, of course. Here's all the diamonds I got. Oh, diamonds and lapis. And I'm sure I should probably put more stuff in here to keep it safe. But I don't know how safe this room even is. Hopefully this remains undiscovered for a long time. Alrighty, I guess now on to the next project. Okay, so now that we completed our redstone project, now it is time for us to do our building project of the day. Now, our building project is going to be all the way at Spawn Island. And normally I would go up, take the nether portal in the ship, and use the nether tunnel. However, I want to show you guys something I've been doing this week. I have completed our highway. Yes, the highway finally connects all the way to Spawn. And let me show you just how long it is. Hopefully we can, hopefully the world will render with us, so I don't have to wait around for everything to generate. But if I walk this, it's going to take way too long, so I'm just going to fly around the bridge. Show you guys. It's 2 blocks wide by, I don't know, how many blocks wide is it? 2 blocks high. That's what I said, right? Yeah, this was a behemoth of a project for sure. Well, we finally hit land, so that means we're getting close to the turning point. And here is the turning point. Now, ignore the dragon eggs. I showed you where those came from. This path here, the one, that was a mistake. I just didn't want to break it because I didn't want to update that gravel. This is the Southern Highway. So I built this road going all the way like 5,000 blocks out. But this is, what, going to coordinates, this is 1. So this is right on the southern coordinate. So if we take this all the way back this way, we will eventually get to my fake mushroom island and the sea monument and there's Spawn Island. Okay, so this spot right here is the real 0-0 of the world. My friend Blood started working on this highway here. This is the Eastern Highway. So we don't have a Western or a Northern Highway. We just have the South and the East one yet. However, this road finally connects from Spawn Island to my main city. So that is an awesome accomplishment. Now what I wanted to do for the rest of this episode is I wanted to get a house built. So I brought this box of some random blocks here, and I wanted to find a spot to build a house. And I'm thinking, actually this is a nice little perch here. This is just a nice little flat spot. I can clear away these dragon eggs and start work right here. Clear F3. Probably don't need this bamboo here, or these trees. Chickens, you better move before I clear you out of here. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna get working on this off camera so I can focus, because I want to make it really nice and detailed, and I'll explain my thought process and how I built it the way I did after it's done. Alrighty. See you in a flash. Okay, now that I'm back, I have completed the house. Now, I want to do the grand reveal with you guys. Of course I do. Are you ready for it? Here it is. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of cool. This is definitely a good view of it from down here. It looks best from this side, I think. Now I brought some leaves and some melons so I can kind of work on these bushes on the outside while I'm talking about it. Now I use the design of using a stone base and then using the wooden logs as like supports on the edges. And if you look at the logs, they're not all the same height. They're kind of uneven and jagged, so it kind of looks like it was made by like a lumberjack, and they just grabbed logs that were big enough to work and didn't really need to measure perfectly, and just slapped the logs on and got this thing looking beautiful. Oh, and so if we come around this side, I really love the way it looks like from over here. Because if we stand from right here, it just looks like a big broadside of a barn. Now it isn't a barn. It's definitely a house. Now who is it a house for? It is a house for the villagers. We have the good old Infinity Villager breeder way over there in the Guardian farm, and it's exploding, and there's villagers everywhere, and eventually sometimes they wander up the ladder and come over here, and I have these workstations placed periodically to entice them to come on this direction. So I'm trying to populate this island with more villagers and make like a makeshift village, I suppose you could say it like that. Ooh, I like these bushes. These are looking really, really nice like this. And so let me show you the inside, I guess. Right now, I believe I have one villager. I just named it the Villager Hut by BioZero, and I dated the day I completed it. Okay, so you come in here. I am not like the best at interior decorating, so I just did what I am able to do to make this place feel warm and cozy and not just an empty build. So I just slapped bookshelves down. I made this chair and table set with just the fence post and carpet. The cyan carpet, of course, because I wanted to match the colors of the wall I used up there. But we got a couple rooms in here. It's big enough for a couple villagers to live. So we got one room down here and one room over here, so we can have two villagers on the first floor. And of course, if we climb the staircase, we have another room here. I use the chain and the lantern as the lighting in here. And they're all kind of strung at different heights because, again, going to the theme of randomness, like the lumberjack just used what materials he had to build this place. That one's kind of short. But then yeah, I slapped one here to make sure nothing could spawn. And misclick. And then here's the last room. Not much different from the other ones. I thought I had a villager in here. I guess he wandered away sometime. Not sure why he did that. I have leftover materials I need to collect. Let's see if we can find him. He's probably... I hope he didn't wander in the lava. He's probably down inside of the island. Dang villagers. So if you come over here inside the island, this was the original spawn island from episode 1. Over here is the Turtle Beach and whatnot. I'm sure I've explained it before. Uh-oh. I don't see any villagers. What could be going on? Usually there's at least one guy oh, here's this guy floating around in here. I wonder if we let some zombies come or something. That's most likely that some zombies come. I should probably set up some iron golems for some defense before I really worry about stocking this place up with the villagers. And of course I wanted to do some decorations on this island with some melons and just make this place more green, more lively, and get rid of these dragon eggs that are everywhere. Let me show you guys what it looks like from the sky. I'm going to try to land on the tiny UFO up here, get a good view. Ah, perfect. Now we can see all of spawn. I love the way this house looks. The roof is so ridiculously tall. Usually I would make the roof more rounded and not as tall. But I made a mistake in building it, and I just went with it. I was like, that kind of looks cool. I bet if I just keep going in this direction, it'll look right. So I made it a super steep, very tall roof, and I really like it. It fits the, it works on this island really well. I know, I built a big old wooden house right next to a lava pit, but I think there's plenty of space in between, so it won't catch fire, hopefully. Alrighty, well, I guess that about does it for this episode. I had a lot of fun making it. If you guys stuck around this far and got through the whole video, please leave a like on the video. It really helps my channel, and consider subscribing if you're not, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.